Henno.
Fortnite is for casuals. Play it as a commentary on the inevitability of death in an increasingly war-torn world where too many people are fighting over resources while dealing with the dichotomy of getting noticed and its art. What? Filthy casual. When your principal has to pull you into the office and tell you you got 95% on 7 courses. Don't want to toot my horn, fellas, but I'm smarter than all of you. What? What do you mean I spell principal wrong?
Hello.
How do I know you?
No, I was just on the Facebook, and I found your picture, so I sent you a friend request. I hope it does not bother you.
As long as you are real, don't hack my page, I could give 2 shits.
Why?
Dude, I have 157 IQ, and don't trust you already.
Okay, bye.
Maybe she was real.
That feeling you use wherewithal in a sentence and no one understands what it means. Was I born in the wrong century?
Modern day abbreviation in an outdated word? What crossover episode is this?
Y'all are so lucky your IQs aren't high. I bet it makes conversation easy when you don't think.
Yes. Because they think before they speak. It's I'm, not im. It's a contraction, you see. 1 keystroke shorter than I am. You, on the other hand, attempt to get by with im, a meaningless word. I am not even sure how to respond to that foolishness. Eat a dick! Do you know how to respond to that? I wouldn't be so sure about that. I have a superior IQ and do not play these childish games. Meanwhile, some of the most feeble-minded imbeciles I know waste their lives filling out crosswords and other puzzles ad infinitum. Oh, nothing like Sudoku and a hot cup of tea. Am I right, fellas? You are a fucking tool, dude. Ash? Hyperbolic? As a fellow lexicon aficionado, I'm quite impressed with your panoply of words. Finally! Another soul whose wherewithal is similar to that of mine in terms of vocabulary. What the fuck are you on about? Virgin. Hope you're having a great day.
This Ted Bundy movie sucks.
How far in are you?
Like half?
You see, it's more of a movie about him than it is about his killings, which I appreciated. It's incredibly well shot, but I don't blame you. I have a different taste for movies than you. I can interpret them in a more sophisticated manner. I'm much smarter than you, remember? Yikes! I almost just fought someone in the Walmart parking lot. If you log out of your YouTube account and then look at the front page, you can see just how vapid YouTube's target audience is. You actually have a valid point. I wish I had friends who were interested in discussing ancient Latin philosophy while drinking wine. Life.
Wow. Intellectual.
Instead, I'm running away with people who, let alone Latin philosophy, don't even know who Michelangelo is. So please, give me a break here.
Come on, everybody knows who Michelangelo is. He's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Her.
He's probably thinking about other girls.
Him. If I blow out of my mouth, cold air comes out. If I blow hot air comes out. None of these dumb motherfuckers who don't know basic thermodynamics. There is no way that word first came to your mind. Probably have a heart attack from seeing the entry-level bitch mode full assumptions ideal gas model. Never mind the full explanation. Get on my level and stop neglecting your wife, you fucking amateur.
Okay.
You're American. By default, I have a far superior history knowledge than you. That and the fact that you're known for having a notoriously dumb population. I'm very certain you don't have to be American to be stupid. I mean, look at me for instance. Fuck the Avengers movie, and pretty much all superhero movies. I've watched enough of them to know for the most part, They're nothing but CGI-infested shows with cliche, predictable plotlines and cheesy dialogue. Ugh. Cluttered with too many fight scenes that happen in slow motion. I've not liked a single one. Ever. They are good entertainment for people with low IQs, which is why they do so well at the box office here. Hashtag idiocracy. Instead of going to another one of these predictable, money-grabbing dumpster fires, save yourself a couple hours. Flush the money you would have wasted at the theater down the shitter. Beat yourself over the head with an old dirty boot for being a sucker for so long, and watch something mildly intellectually stimulating. I don't know, like Bill Nye, for instance. Why is it that I can think of the word amalgamation, but no, simpler synonyms? After using thesaurus.com, I went with fusion. Oh, a far more common word meaning the same thing. Did you look up synonyms for fusion and find that word? Well, I was playing with the quadratic equation and its derivation today, and learned there's another version. 2c divided by -b plus minus the square root of... I don't know math. It looks similar, but it's obviously different, and I find it hilarious for some reason. I'm gonna use this version from now on just to confuse people. I look forward to this. Oh, such a flex. Are there girls piling on top of each other in your DMs that we never heard of and go to different schools? I was smarter than my class.
This semester just about broke me. I get it.
I was envied for being smart.
I'm smart, like hella smart, but I have focusing issues and went without more than 3 to 5 hours of sleep for weeks, months even.
They were jealous of me for my advanced intelligence. Oh my god, nobody cares! I basically ended up in esports because when I was 12, a librarian told me I couldn't really borrow these books on quantum physics since I was too young. So, out of spite, I checked out a couple of video games instead, and today, I'm not exploring black holes, but tweeting things. Oh. It's a joke. Okay, I'll give you that. I always think of the Reddit logo as the 5th Teletubby. I think of it as an upside-down, broken umbrella with weird patterns on it. But that's only because I'm super unique and march to the beat of my own oboe, since everybody else marches to the beat of their own drum. Nobody fucking asked. I'm not like everybody else. I'm different. I would have asked, because while everybody else is sleepwalking through these Reddit threads, I'm the lone woke person watching and wakeful. I'm not like the other girls. Being high IQ sucks. I have to constantly think low IQ to tweet. I can't find any smart people around me. I don't like to chat with normal people.
Oh, it's funny when people read this tweet, they're like, yeah, he's right, but 99% are still low IQ. The one thing that will always piss me off about Game of Thrones being mainstream is there are too many people who aren't intelligent enough to comprehend the show. It's honestly annoying. You should have to pass an IQ test in order to watch it.
Oh, I didn't know I have to pass high IQ to understand the complexity of a fucking dragon. I am a member of a secret society for gifted intellectuals. Sorry, invite only, and I am unable to discuss any details. As part of the admissions process, members take an IQ test. After being grilled on my philosophical stances for over 3 hours by a team of 12 executive intellectuals, and being free of inconsistencies and absent of any logical fallacies, they proceeded to hand me the IQ test pamphlet. I smiled, holding it for a moment before giving it back. Why are you giving up now? You are the most promising candidate we've ever seen. That is precisely the problem, you see. IQ tests are not capable of measuring intelligence beyond the limits of current humans. The test has encountered so far. To try to capture my abilities in a mere IQ score is a foolish effort. I slid the papers back on their desks and a silence fell over the group. One by one, they stood up and began clapping. Later that evening, their Their chief intelligence officer fucking hell, dude. Their chief intelligence officer stepped down from the organization's highest post. He said, "Please, we need you to lead our society from now on.
I humbly accepted this honor and have led this organization ever since.
Ha 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 ha. Didn't you take an IQ test in the 6th grade and get a 104?
Weird flex. I can pronounce medication names better than my pharmacists.
When your Lego set says 1 to 9 years, but you solve it in 7 months.
It means from the age of 1 to 9 years, not how many years it takes to solve it. People are really stupid sometimes.
Aren't I your Beyblade?
What the hell?
It's aren't.
It's okay. I don't hold it against you, personally, but I just had to correct it. I'm sure you went to a great community college. I went to Stanford.
Aren't. Usually one begins each sentence with a capital letter.
Maybe Stanford is different. I kid you not. When I'm really bored, I go online and teach myself mathematical equations.
Online math homework doesn't count, bud. If you live in the UK, have you ever used an NHS number? Should I be using one? Asian? What, like 20% at most? 1/4 grandparents are Asian. I just like to have fun with the box because it doesn't affect anything. I was close enough. Considering recent ancestors typically register in increments 12.5% or 25%, then no, you're not close. Even 3/16 one great-grandparent plus one great-great-grandparent is only 18.75%. Given British Asians are a very recent concept, 20% is mathematically impossible.
Whoa! Whoa. I'm not gonna fuck with this guy. Oh my god.
All dogs are in the top 1% of goodest boys.
Let's take the bottom 99% and put them in the 1%.
They already are.
As an intellectual, this makes me cringe. It's mathematically impossible and I could prove it, but you probably wouldn't understand.
Exactly. Anyone that smokes weed is below 100 IQ. Intelligent people can't smoke weed due to heightened self-awareness. Causes panic. If I get a panic attack even from not smoking weed, I must be stupid. Gotcha.
I'm not particularly worried about whether the word is pronounced GIF or GIF. Successful business people have real-world things to worry about, like accounts and balances, and the stock market. I'm upper management at a company you've heard of, but knock yourselves out, millennials. Have fun figuring this one out.
Interestingly and insultingly enough, they make you line up like cattle to be on your own waitress and fetch your own water. Not a very sophisticated way to serve customers. It's fascinating to observe how intellectually limited some people are, and yet still survive. Good for a takeaway coffee and a quiet chuckle at their lack of self-awareness.
Sir, this is the Krusty Krab.
What I hate. I am so sick of morons telling me to find meaning in life. Don't you know I've tried? I really wanted to give myself a reason to feel something in this god-awful existence, but my intelligence makes it so I have no choice but to disregard their pitiful reasons because of basic logical fallacies within them. Paradoxically enough, I am happier without the foolish ability to be happy. Oh my god, do you know what you just said? I simply have no reason to go back to the life of the idiots and ignoramuses? What? What? Ignoramuses. What? And ignoramuses who think there is purpose. And I can't imagine dumbing myself down for something so insignificant as purpose.
May the 4th be with you.
It's weird that more people are aware of May 4th being used to unofficially celebrate the international culture and significance of a science fiction story franchise. Then there are people that are aware of the Armenian genocide. Science is in my blood. I waste 10 hours every day watching science videos on YouTube.
Oh, fuck off.